And for $1 a month, you can buy Paul a new pair of shoes.
Villages like this, and showing you the heartbreak of families whose only mistake was being born poor. They need your help. And for only 39 cents a day, you can provide water, food, and medicine for these people.
Hey.
Dude, what? I know I pay you more than that.
Hey.
Did you
here's what-
steal those? Those are some sad looking shoes.
Well, so here's the thing, Brandon. I buy new shoes, and they get ruined really fast.
Yeah.
These ones are overdue. I'm on my second.
I feel like
pair
those
of
smell
laces.
like automatic transmission fluid.
Dude, they smell nasty.
Yeah.
Those were the shoes that had that huge spider.
Yeah, these ones had a spider in them. But I go to the outlet store and I buy 3 pairs at a time, like every 3 months.
Wow.
And then, but these ones, man, they just got fucked up.
If you could explain that in one word, what would it taste like to you? Success. You.
Ooh, it's hard going down.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Is it?
Nice shirt, Paul.
Orange.
Orange. Okay.
It's like
Orange, you glad it's not a banana?
actually banana one.
Okay, so we're here today.
What's today? Today is January 30th.
Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
January 30th.
January 30th. So first, let's give a story on what this is, what the overall plan is. We can kind of break down what it comes with, what the cost was on the kit, where it was made, and all that. I'll kind of let Paul roll on it.
Yeah, so we got this engine here.
Dang. Okay.
As you can see, it's not your typical engine because if you ever learned how to count, we have 2 cylinders
Two
here.
cylinders.
Two cylinders.
Dos.
This engine is for sale.
Would you... Dude.
Okay. Well, see, you can't say dude. Because I'm
All right.
thinking, what did I do wrong?
Okay.
And
Okay.
Where should we start? Like, I need some guidance.
No, you
There's
don't.
a
Just
lot
roll
go-
with it. It's
there's
all
a lot
you.
going on
It's
here.
all you.
Well, we started with the cylinders. We may as
Okay.
well start there.
Yeah.
So, you want to come on down?
Okay.
All right,
Okay, what do we got
We
here?
got 2 Melosi MHR 50cc cylinders.
Okay.
We were talking, these are the really fast racing cylinders.
Okay.
They rev probably
16 is
16-ish,
probably what I would think.
1,000
Yeah.
RPMs.
Yeah.
Rated for about 17 horsepower each. In a twin cylinder conjunction, I would imagine about 28 horsepower to the wheel.
Yeah. That's 28, something like that, and it would be like super low stress on that crank. Like the cranks aren't even hardly working at that power level. So
Yep, because what the twin is doing is when one cylinder is at the top, the other one's at the bottom, so you're really not missing any time
smooth.
in between.
They're really smooth.
No missed time in between. We paired this with 2 Pellini 21mm carburetors and intakes. Do you know what reads these are? I believe they're
Those are the Melosis, the VLs.
the VL.
Yeah. Oh no, they're stage 6, so they're V-forces.
V-force?
Yeah,
Okay.
V-force reads.
Those are good. Moving down further, we get to this billet center crankshaft made in Italy by Cateno Miano. Paired with the billet, no, it's not a billet crankshaft, custom crankshaft.
Yeah, it's like a billet coupler in the middle
Billet-
with bearings and stuff. So essentially, you're getting 2 cranks with like this piece. I think for this piece,
It's almost like 2 rotating assemblies.
it is. Yeah,
Combined into one.
it is. So people always wonder like, why are twins so expensive? Well, you're literally getting 2 cylinders, 2 carbs, 2 intakes, 2 reeds, 2 pipes. This center billet section is. I mean, they're like the best in the game too.
Yes, yeah. They're the only in the game, really.
I think there's one more, but I want to say this section with the cranks and the ignition alone, I think is $3,500. But you think each good crank is what?
3 Camrys.
Yeah. What's a good 2 fast crank cost retail?
$500.
So $500, so you're $1,000 in cranks plus the billet work plus the bearings, seals, ignition, and everything. It kind of makes sense. So, all right.
Yep. Well, speaking of ignition, we got this custom ignition here.
I think it's HPI. makes it. It's all,
It says Twins on it.
yeah, but it's their brand, but I believe it's an HPI ignition. You've got your two
Yep.
pickups. No charging. There's no charging system on this guy. So,
not.
and what's cool is they with this motor, so it was 100% made in Italy, assembled in Italy. Catena Miano put this whole thing together, set squish, pressure checked it, set ignition timing. So literally, if you put gas in this and hook the coil up, you don't need power, you don't need anything. It would fire right up. So it's unran.
It's ground to
Ground to kill. Correct.
Yep. Custom exhaust made by
Jolly Moto,
Yep.
but it's so Jolly Moto and Catena Miano work together to make these pipes.
They make a lot of pipes for a lot of different brands.
They make Too Fast pipes.
make
You
Too
can
Fast.
see they look really similar to the Too Fast pipes.
Yep. Got these nice off-white silencers. OEM cases, Minarelli.
New OEM Euro cases. So every single part, every part of this is 100% brand new. Never fired, never started. Little backstory is a customer up in Canada wanted it built for a ruckus, and we'll get to that.
A little bit.
Want to get built for a ruckus. He didn't know what width the wheel was going to be, so we had a custom mount made so he could shift it one way or another. What was his total said and done? It was
over $9,000.
Yeah, I think it was.
We could I'll screenshot it and we can put it on
Okay.
the screen, like right here.
Yeah. So you have the motor, right? And then you have your carbs, air filters. We literally did everything. Paul, do you want to pop the cover off here and show them? I think isn't this cover alone like 202 something?
Do they still make them?
I don't know.
I think they do. I think they do. Because I bought one for my Zip, but it never came, so maybe not.
And
we can touch base on the wheels too.
Yep. So we'll talk about the wheels and everything. So this is top mount motor. This would fit in a Zuma, Bug Eye. This would fit in F12, SR50. You need a custom mount of some sort, and then we do have the mount for the Ruckus. You could essentially fit it in a pre-bug if you wanted. Also, these cylinders, so this motor is basically the same as what I run in my 140, and the same company made this. I'll show you guys in a second. But these cylinders can come off. You can do RT70s, Too Fast. You can do a bunch of different cylinders to take this to 140 cc if you want. And also, so same company that built this center section here for my 200 kit. This has RC1 cases on it. It's a little bit different, but again, same company that makes they make the same pipes. I'm running the same ignition on it, and again, running that same billet center section. But this is a 200. These are typically fall in the realm of 60 to, I think some guy hit 84 wheel horse on his 200 the other day. 84.
They make one for your 180 over there.
They do. They make one for the 180, but I would probably have to take out a small loan from Paul. Dude, I don't even... So this made... What did this make? 36 or something like that?
Almost 40.
But it was almost 40, something like that?
40. It was faster than the T-Max.
There was a lot of torque. I think it was like 28 foot-pounds of torque. So this would be... that'd be almost probably 100 wheel horse said and done. So we had talked a little bit about what it's going to go in if it doesn't sell, and we'll kind of get back to that. But
these covers are nice, too, because you get this bearing in the...
Yep.
It's like a third support for this...
Polini Evo, and then looks like we've got the
Evo gear cover.
Yep.
Stage 6 oversized torque converter for torque boost. Stage 6 torque control clutch.
This is already set up with the right contra, the right springs, all nice stainless hardware.
Polini Evo bell. Stage 6 matching front setup, drive face and variator.
We did primers and secondaries. I don't remember what the ratio was. It's been a while. We could figure it out. I know we did full gears in it though. But again, this is a 100% complete motor. You put oil in it, gas in it, and then we'll go over some of the stuff over here, and this thing will run and it will absolutely rip. All you're gonna have to do is adjust jetting and some roller tuning, but your timing's done. It's what a lot of guys struggle on because you've got two pickups on one plate. So Paul's gonna pop that cover back on. Yeah. So a few other things that this is going to come with is going to be your Catena Miano Italian. This is the rest of your ignition system. It's all plug and play. Literally the only wire you're going to have is this one here, and that's going to be your ground. That's going to kill the bike. That's it. Everything else is 100% plug and play, which is really sweet.
Put some anti-seize on that shaft.
Here's your coils here. Again, plugs right in. And then you have a ground here. You hook this to a boot. to your spark plug. So you've got all your ignition system here ready to go.
Yep.
Got some reed stuffers. You've got some spare parts. Looks like some rollers, spark plugs. Yeah, I think we sent him this. We were going to send him this just to have more things for tuning. We put together a full cable kit to run 2 carbs, just like I have on that guy. And also what you're going to get to is you're going to get this. This is a one-off 2TR prototype mount. This is different than the ones we've made in the past because you've got more room here. And this is, you're going to have to make a spacer, but if you did a ruckus, it's going to allow you to go one way or another depending on the fattier wheel you want to run.
This tube would be used either way.
Correct. Yeah.
Because I guess realistically, you would, if you put this in with this style wheel in like a Zuma or an SR50, you would get this just exactly how it was stock, and then you just figure
that side would be off. Yeah.
This side would be on
Correct.
the outside instead.
Yeah. So like Paul was saying, this side is going to be the proper fit on the Zuma. You're going to have your spacer over here. Also, you can see you've got like you could run. I mean, you could run
a 6-inch wheel,
a pretty wide wheel. I mean, you've got 3.5 inches or so.
You do have to run 12 or 13-inch wheel on this
for a rear disc.
For rear disc brake. Any smaller than that, it won't fit.
So that is a benefit of the Euro cases, is you get the rear disc brake, and then I bet you could probably run a no, you couldn't quite run a water pump. So what we would suggest do is you get like a Melosi electric pump on this guy. But even you've got your bearings here are new. Yeah, so you get the mount. You get the shock mount, which you may have to actually make, depending on how you set it up, you may have to do a different shock mount depending on your offset because the wheels can move one way or another. And then you get your arms. So these are going to bolt from here, and they're going to go to the bar on the ruckus. But so, like I said, I think he was about $9,200 for everything here.
More.
So, okay, so that is not including the wheels. The wheels are totally separate. Paul went ahead and put those together because his thought process was these are the right wheels for this bike, and they're incredibly hard to find for rear disc, especially finding a set. So his thought process is, why don't we sell it with the ruckus mount, with the wheels and tires ready to go in a ruckus? But I also don't want to if somebody wants to put it in a Zoom or something like that, I still want them to be able to have that option.
Yeah. And somebody putting this in a Zuma may want the wheels too.
That's correct. Yeah, that's true.
Or somebody making a ruckus might not want the wheels.
Yeah, like these would look killer on a Bug Eye because a Bug Eye's a bigger bike. They look good on a Bug Eye.
Or the booster.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna list this for sale, and the thought we haven't listed it because we've been going back and forth on what we want to do with it. If we want to put it in something,
Exactly.
Our thought process is potentially put it in the booster. The booster's dialed and runs great. I mean, my only thing is like I don't want to mess up a good thing. Like it's dialed, it's done. John has some idea. I'm guessing it's gonna be put it in a ruckus or put it in a Navi. What do you say, John?
Yeah, I think we should put it in a Navi, just because I think that would be a lot of fun.
It would be fun.
That's my vote, but.
Yeah, let's put it in the Navi.
Yeah.
No, let's
No, he's got a point. I mean, we originally built. Didn't we originally build a mount to put one in a Navi at one point? We did. We have it.
Yeah.
We have a mount.
No, we don't.
No, it's for RC1 for bottom mount. Yeah, I made one. I made a billet one. No, I didn't. That's for the stock Navi.
That's just a
But
sketch.
we can
Okay.
use that existing mount.
Let's just make it a unicycle.
Just put a bar stool right here.
Just a seat post
Yeah.
bolted on here.
Dude.
And then just add handlebars, but no steering, just handlebars.
The other thing.
There's that company Bell,
No.
BELBEL. They have like a unicycle, like it looks like a unicycle Vespa almost.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
What if we put it in a drift cart?
Yeah.
That'd be freaking. That'd be. What? Or what if we did give them those kids quads?
Yeah. Like where the
Those LT80s or whatever they are.
It fit in the dirt.
Yeah.
that would be a lot of
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it up, and this is only gonna be available until we decide to put it in something. And Paul and I and John just sometimes, well, it's mostly Paul and I, we get these harebrained ideas that don't make any sense, and then one day we'll just come in and we'll just all of a sudden be into it, and it'll be mounted in something that doesn't make any sense, and we'll just realize like, why did we Zoom 125?
Maybe.
Spree? Put it in a Spree.
Let's build another Zuma 125 twin.
John wants that one. But yeah, so
John pawned it to you.
Yeah, he did. John wants it back now.
Oh.
Zuma. Okay, so we're gonna list this on the website. If you hop on the website, type in twin cylinder. If you don't see it for sale, that means it's sold. But
we put it in something.
Or we put it in something. That's correct. But like I said, he's $9,000. We're going to sell it for a lot less than what he spent on the bike. $6,000. $6,000 with the mount.
And then the wheels will be a little bit more.
Yeah.
Or a lot of bit more.
It's up to Paul.
The wheels are pretty sick, especially in the sunlight. They just light up.
You can't find those wheels are so hard to find. Those are SR50 OEM Minarelli wheels, powder coated, with brand new tires on them.
These ones are neat too because it's the built-in hub style.
Yeah, versus the one that has the
3 lugs.
Yeah.
Service.
So pretty. I mean, this would go. This could make somebody's bike absolutely out of control. And my 140 that I have at home, I rode that quite a bit. I did like half ferry to ferry with it once, and I stopped because my bolts for the stator loosened up and my timing was off. But I made it like.
Why does that always happen in Seattle?
I don't know. I made it all the way to where it gets really curvy after the ice cream break, after the pizza place.
Yeah.
I made it all the way halfway there. I almost made it back to the ferry. I rode that thing for like 4 hours straight, dude, with no charging system at all.
That place is so funny.
It is.
They make the slice of pizza, like they'll take a piece of dough and put the sauce and cheese on it and just cook a single slice.
One slice at a time.
Yeah.
There's something to it. But there you have it, guys. If you have any questions, ask away. And again, like, yes.
Okay,
it's
I have a question.
Is it a good one?
Electric start.
No. If you hold the drill to it. And a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's so expensive. It's blah, blah, blah. You're getting 2 of everything. The Italian center section. It's not up to me. I don't set the prices for what the companies charge to make these pieces. But it's a lot.
We're actually doing a pretty good deal on it today.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, even just one Melosi RC1 ignition kit is $500, $450. So you're basically 1,000 ignitions. You're 1,200 in pipes.
So if you add it all up, it's really not that bad.
No, because the RC1 is
carbs, intakes. So that's $300 in reeds. That's $200 in intake manifolds, almost. That's $300 in carbs. Air filters are $90
plus the cable.
Plus the cable kit's $90.
Yeah, so you're $1,000.
This covers $200.
In here.
The Evo gearbox is $150. Yeah. The overrange is $300. The clutch setup's $200.
Well, when you buy these cases, they don't come with bearings and the pins and the seals and all stuff. You have to buy all the seals, everything.
$800 brand new.
Yeah, they're OEM. They're not aftermarket. And all the I mean,
it says made in Italy right there.
It does, doesn't it?
It does. Does your case say that?
No. Boom. Drop it like it's hot, Paul. Here, this is your mic. Drop it. Don't throw it. Yeah.
I'll throw it.
All right, guys. So we're going to post this up for sale, take some pictures. Feel free to ask questions. Only good questions.
Only questions that entail that
are good.
Ask any question and I will tell you if it's a good one or not.
Okay.
And the way you'll tell if it's a good one or not is if I answer.
Well, you don't answer on YouTube, so I do.
I go in there and read them.
Do you?
Sometimes I don't respond to any of them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, Brandon has fun doing this.
I do. Yeah.
I'll go in and read. I'll be like,
you'd like this burn. The other day, some guy said, you guys aren't going to succeed because you don't have free shipping. And he was arguing with me. And I said, if you saw our growth numbers, you wouldn't be giving me advice. You'd be asking for it.
yeah.
I bet you the cranks themselves, rod thickness in that build is the same as what's in that bike.
Oh, yeah.
Probably. And that bike is, I think one of my runs was 50 something wheel horse on one of the runs before I destroyed a belt.
These
no problem.
Are probably good for about 22,000 RPMs.
For sure. Yeah, they won't have any problems. So,
which is like overkill for this, but.
Yeah. And what's cool about this is built by Cateno Miano. And there's, I mean, I can build these things. I've done it.
This engine as you see it, minus carbon intakes.
Carb intake and CVT.
And CVT.
Yeah, they did. So they did this, the timing. They did this, the ignition, and the cylinders. Because I was like, just get it. I didn't. The guy wanted it. He wanted it done that way, and that's awesome. I mean, it's done proper there. So the people that actually manufacture and machine these aluminum blocks, the center sections, are the ones that put it together.
One guy.
Yeah. It is.
It's one guy who does everything.
And what you have to do, so if you think, oh, I'll do it cheaper, whatever, when you buy the center section, you bolt it together because you're dealing with one. This was one piece. This was another. Once you bolt it all together,
The
you,
deck height's gonna be off.
yeah, you have to take it and machine that whole deck height across the
and
top.
The intake height.
Deck height, and yeah, because it splits there in the middle. So there's a lot of machine work to make this work right. You don't just bolt it on and go. But all right, guys, there you have it. Ask questions, and if you want it, hop online. And if you don't see it there anymore, then we likely put it in something, or somebody else bought it. Yep. And this is so. From my knowledge, that 200 over there, this one, and my 140 are the only ones in the United States in a scooter that I've.
This thing anywhere.
Yeah, that I know of. And yeah, we'll ship it anywhere. So. Thanks for watching. Anything else you want to say, Paul? Thanks for all the support.
Yeah, we appreciate the support. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. And these guys are trying to get me to make more videos. Is what they're saying. John wants us to make more videos, but like a lot of guys don't subscribe and don't share.
If you like, comment and say that you want to see more videos.
Yeah.
Just comment what you want to see too.
Yeah.
But like, it's gonna be like something we're actually gonna do.
You don't.
Like,
We're not-
masses too. Like,
we're not
stuff
gonna-
that everybody
Yeah.
can use.
We're not gonna show you how to do a valve adjustment on a CH150.
What about on my future champion 150 XL Viper P-6 Turbo?
You can go on. There is 100 YouTube videos showing you how to do a valve adjustment on a GY6.
Yeah.
We do
That's-
Zuma 125 stuff. We have a dirt bike.
Oh, also, guys. XR 150, this thing rips. It
You wanna
runs so
race?
much better.
You wanna race?
I already beat you last
No,
week. I
beat
beat you
with my
again.
Dirt bike.
Oh yeah, of course. You beat me with your dirt bike.
What?
Twice the motor that is.
No, it's
It is.
not. It's half the motor.
You know, what'd be funny.
222
Hey John.
versus
Hey John.
112.
How many horsepower?
Hey John.
Don't worry about
Hey
that.
John.
Yeah.
Call the police first. Tell them that somebody's riding the legal street dirt bike first, and then we'll race.
Hey.
And then whoever gets to bring the bike home wins because I'll be the only one that shows up. Yeah, high stakes.
I'll make it back here.
So some new stuff we're doing, guys. Big bore kits, cams, and pipe. We're working on this guy right now, and we almost doubled the power. So we're gonna be working on that, and then also the app. We have an app a lot of guys haven't used. Don't blind yourself. So get on the app. That's I'd say probably I don't know 60. Probably I bet you 70% of the people are using the app.
Yeah.
I bet.
It's a good way too to track parts. I
Yeah.
tell a lot of people, like, if you're waiting for something to come back in stock, that's the way to get.
That's the way to do it.
Anything else? Anything else? We have a bunch. We have some pretty
We have a
cool.
Honda Navi engine for sale as well.
Oh right, we do.
And a frame.
We'll do a separate video on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? We're good?
Thanks for everything. Thanks for the
Yeah.
support.
Thank
Yeah.
you. God bless. We really appreciate the support.